Hello and welcome to Weekend Wisdom. Today we're going to talk about the passing of the Secure Act. Some good things, some not so good things. Most importantly, the death of the Stretch IRA. So sit back, grab your cup of coffee, let's get started. Hello and welcome to Wealth and Wisdom TV, where education is the key to a successful financial future. First up, don't forget, click show more for additional information and links on today's video. Also, if you're looking for a different opinion than that of Wall Street and Big TV, please do consider subscribing. So, the passing of the Secure Act, stuck in Congress for a while, got passed, President signed in late December of 2019. These are some of the most significant changes we've seen since the Pension Protection Act of 2006. Now, this legislation is designed to expand access to retirement accounts, promote participation, all good things, preserve savings, albeit with some changes that will restrict your heirs from benefiting from the continued tax deferral of inherited IRA accounts. That is the Stretch IRA. We'll get more into that. Two parts. First off, below as one of the links, we have details. I'm going to point out some highlights. You've got the employer and plan sponsor side, plan participants, individuals, and IRA owners. So let's talk about the employer side first. Increased tax benefit for benefits that are establishing a retirement plan. This is for plans with less than 100 employees, where before you got a $500 annual tax credit. Now it can go up to $5,000 maximum and over 3 years. So that's a good thing. 2, expand access to lifetime income option. Okay, so what does this mean? Well, a lot of small retirement plans are annuity-based and they offer some lifetime income options. So now they're going to allow some portability, meaning you can transfer this into a like account and still get some of those lifetime income options. Plus and minuses there, fees part of it, not going to get into it, but it can be important for some retirees. Here's a big one. Part-time workers can now participate in retirement plans. So the old rule said you need 1,000 hours of work, now just 500 hours in order to participate. So that's a good thing. Part-time, long-term workers, they don't want to work a lot of hours. Now they can participate. Again, link below to a couple articles with some more detail. Before I get to the changes for individual investors, if this is the kind of information you're looking for, we also do a market update. I'll put a link to our most recent one. Again, please do consider subscribing. So let's talk about the individual side. This is where a lot of our clients are going to be affected and a lot of our viewers as well. So positive news. Increased age for required minimum distribution, RMD, right? So the old rules, at age 70 and a half, you must start taking money out of your IRA. The big man wants his taxes, right? So now this is increasing to the age of 72. Now this is only available for those individuals who have not yet started their RMD, required minimum distribution. So if you're due in 2020, you've got some decisions to make. But that is a good thing, allows it to continue to grow. Okay? Next thing is repealing the age limit for traditional IRA contributions. Again, before, 70 and a half was the max age, and generally the Roth was your only option. Now you can continue to contribute as long as you have some earned income. Here's a good one for families. Penalty-free distributions for birth or adoption. okay? Keep in mind, if you take money out prior to 59 and a half, you're going to pay taxes and you have a 10% penalty, okay? Now, you can take up to $5,000 per occurrence and only have to pay taxes, not that additional penalty. So that can help some families with birth and or adoption. So last year we did a lot of charitable distributions from IRAs. Why? Well, the new tax law, not a lot of people are itemizing because you're getting $12,000, $24,000 as a couple. So without itemizing, some people didn't see the value in those charitable contributions. So you were allowed, once you were in RMD 70.5 today, to make those charitable contributions direct from your IRA to a named charity. Pretty good thing that you can do, reduce your taxable income. So the good news is, even though we went to 72 with RMD, they're keeping it at 70.5 for those charitable distributions. So that is a good thing. So now the big one, the bad one. I am so disappointed by this. I can go back to 1999 when I was in a distribution side talking about this and nobody believed me. The concept of a stretch IRA, a decedent IRA. So when you passed, of course it goes to your spouse tax-free, but you could have a non-spousal beneficiary, your children, okay, and that could continue on based on their age, so you would continue to get that benefit of tax deferral. The distribution would be on their age, so that amount would be less. And it's been taken away. Not good. So what's happening here? Well, what they're doing is they're giving you 10 years, okay? So you've got lump sum or 10 years to distribute this IRA, an inherited IRA. Now, it does not affect your spouse again, but non-spousal, any death occurring after December 31st, 2019 must now adhere to this new rule, and it's not a good thing. So let's talk about the effect of that. Well, planning, right? Before, this was a big planning opportunity. You could stretch it, continue it, not have a big tax hit to the kids, whatever the case might be on the non-spousal. So now you've got 10 years, so you need to think about it, calculate it. Maybe we go back to this life insurance concept to help reduce the taxes. There's a lot of different things, more to come on that. Now, there are a few exceptions. One is the beneficiary is disabled or has a chronic disease. Beneficiary is not more than 10 years younger than the deceased account. Owner beneficiary is a child of the deceased owner who's not yet reached age of majority. All right, before I wrap things up, this is the reason for having a financial plan done, especially now with these new rules. Link below to have your financial plan. We have a special deal for our Wealth and Wisdom viewers. So let's bring all this back together. So what does this mean? Well, it used to be a great way to reduce your tax bill when you passed on your IRA. So we've lost this option, but there are some good features to the new act, waiting till age 72 for one unrequired minimum distribution, but taking away the stretch is the big one. This is a money grab with baby boomers. We know about the deficits, and this is the opportunity for the government to get their piece. As always, thanks for watching. Michael Loftus, Wealth and Wisdom TV.